Well, hello, you wonderful humans of the interwebs, and welcome back to Ultimate Nerd Night. We're gonna be doing a lot of stuff tonight. We're gonna be taking some photos of Nebula. I'm gonna let you guys decide what we photograph. I've already got an image ready to complete, so we don't actually have to rush our imaging tonight to try and complete an image. We're gonna actually complete an image that I've got about 34 hours invested in already, which means we're going to come out with a really, really nice photo. You're going to get to see my full editing process if you've been wanting to learn about editing your Astro photos, or if you just like to watch me edit them. It'll be a good time. We'll be playing some Animal Crossing today. We're going to be taking photos of Supernova over here. We've got the Pelican Nebula and the North American Nebula here. And we've got the Satyr system up here, which I think is all going to be good for the camera that we've got today, that I'm going to be working with today. But anyways, I do hope you all enjoyed tonight's Super Nerd live stream. Glad to have everybody here. I'm still just like adjusting everything on my end. There we go. What's going on, Mary G? I gotta increase the text on this side so I can read it. What it do, everybody? What it do? So we got a couple options here for starting off. So we've got the Pelican Nebula, which I do think this will end up being really, really pretty if we do a massive shot of this. We are using our full frame camera. This is a very high resolution full frame camera, so we can get the majority of this nebula in one shot, at least the stuff that looks super good. We can also photograph these supernova remnants over here, which we photographed a few times, but we've never photographed the northern part of this. We've always photographed down here. But now we can actually photograph the entire supernova remnant in one shot. And then we can do, we can photograph the Satyr system over here too. So let me know in the comments what y'all would like to see first. And then Nate and Caitlin, thank you for the super chat for letting me play on Among Us. Greatly appreciated. I had fun. I had a lot of fun today. And thank you for playing. Oh, thanks for your service. I've enjoyed your streams for a while now. Creeping in the back. Nate, thank you for your service as well. And thank you for your support. I hope you have a wonderful night. So you guys want to check out the supernova remnant first? We can do that. I think if I shoot it right about here. Well, let's slew over here first. So what I'm doing is I'm actually remote connected to my laptop outside, which is connected to my telescope setup. So you can see the telescope right here. Well, the representation of where the telescope is pointing to is this orange icon right here. And then we can kind of see, make sure there's no clouds. We should have a perfectly clear night tonight, which I'm excited about. Probably one of the best nights we've had in a while. Just great. There we go. So we can see some stars here in this. This is our live view. This is our star tracker here. Finally watched Among Us, even though I knew I shouldn't, and now I need it. Megan, oh god. Oh man. I hope you enjoyed it, though. I hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, we'll photograph this entire supernova remnant to start off with. And then maybe we'll do a little bit of the Pelican Nebula afterwards. So that way you all can see some cool stuff tonight. And then we will obviously complete the Pac-Man Nebula, which is 7,000 light years away. Is it 7,000? I feel like it's pretty far. It's pretty far. I can't remember if that's the one that's 7,000 or not. Somebody look that up. I feel like I should know. And I would look it up myself right now, but... Right now what we're doing is called plate solving, so we're going to take an image. Cat Blue, Urbo, Casey, Fluffy, Christy. What'd it do? Start my new job tomorrow. I'll be sad missing those streams, but thank you for the entertainment the last month while I was working. Ashley. Well, I wasn't working. Ashley, I'm glad to have you part of the community. I wish you the very best to starting your new job. Hell yeah. Alright, so what that did is, it takes a photo and then compares it to a database of stars, and then repositions our program to let us know where the scope actually is. And you usually only have to do that once in the area, and then when you re-slew back to the target, you'll be right on target. So, if we photograph here, we're going to be down on where my current scope setup has a little bit of issues with... I have an issue with one of my filters where it's messing stuff up. So we're going to actually slew this south a little bit. Which means we got to go east right now? Yeah, we got to go east. I blame you for all the gaming money I spent the last 2 years. Megan, I'm so sorry. But at least I hope you've had a lot of fun with it. Thank you so much for the support. And you can play Among Us for free on the phone, by the way. Let's see here. That's a little bit better. I think we'll go a little bit closer down here. And then I think we will lock it in right there. We got to open this up, and then we just got to pick a star here. And then we're going to start guiding on the star. Once I actually do that. And we'll start taking our first few photos of this. Finally got to watch a late night stream. Hell yeah, Luna. And Lizzie and Ashley, thank you for the super chat. Kitten Amy said 92,000, so 9,200 light years away. All right, a lot farther than I thought for the Pac-Man one. And thank you for the super chat and for letting me know and for looking that up, Allie. Thank you very much. I got to change the stream title then, eh? Luna and Lizzie, I've always been very interested in astronomy and photography, so watching these streams has been really interesting for you. Thanks for the inspiration. I hope to try my own astrophotography someday. Hell yeah. If you got a camera, you can start doing it. And it's one of the most amazingest hobbies you can do, quite frankly. I mean, what other hobby lets you see things that you literally cannot see in everyday life? And looking thousands of years into the past. Like, it's amazing. Alright, so we've got that connected. Let's disconnect our camera from here, because we're not going to use that program anymore. I believe I have everything else done. We're going to get this into focus. We're going to start taking our images, and then we'll do some longer images, actually, tonight, since we don't have to finish a photo, since I've already done what I need to do. But let's get this into focus first, and then we'll do some long exposures. We're not going to do 30-minute exposures like we did before, because I'm using a different mount. Dragon Fruit, thank you for the super chat. How are you doing? Ian, oh my goodness. Who's being a negative Nancy? Oh, sweet. God, we have such good seeing conditions tonight. I don't know if y'all can see it with the quality of the stream, but we've already got piece of our, like, the supernova here. You can see it here, which means we're going to have crisp photos tonight. This is going to be good. For those of you wondering what I'm referring to for seeing conditions, when you're doing astrophotography, just because there's no clouds in the sky doesn't necessarily mean you have good seeing conditions for shooting astrophotography. There's often like upper air turbulence and atmospheric turbulence is really what it would be called. That'll distort your images in the sky. And tonight we have none of that, which means we're going to get sharper and clearer photos than we would literally any other time. We are perfectly in focus already, so I'm not going to adjust that. Let's go ahead and start doing this. I guess I'll go with 10-minute subs for tonight. Let me see what our guiding error is at. Guiding error is showing high, but it shouldn't be. I'm assuming there's a dog outside running around on the porch. That's what these two blips are. Dog probably hopped on the porch. Let me pick a different star. I don't think it's liking that star very much. I'll let it auto-pick. I hope it picks this one. That's the star I want it to pick. No, it wants to pick that one. I'm going to tell it to pick that one. There we go. I should probably run a calibration because I adjusted the weight, but we'll be fine. Yeah. Sequence, we'll do that. And we're going to take... So that's 10 minutes. We'll take 3, so that's 30 minutes of H-alpha. Now, H-alpha means we're photographing the hydrogen in the system. So all the light that's emitted by hydrogen... yeah, we should be fine. There we go. So... these images, obviously, they're black and white. And I know many of you that have watched these before know exactly what I'm talking about. And I know that's probably reiterating it many times for many of you. But I know that there's often new people here as well. So I like to explain the process as we go. Right now what we're doing is we're imaging. And we're imaging the H-alpha bandpass. I'm using a monochrome camera, and we have to photograph, when we're photographing narrowband, we have to photograph in 3 different band passes to create our RGB image. So we shoot H alpha light, sulfur 2, and oxygen 3 to get our RGB image. What a do, Tago? Excited for some Astro goodness? Hell yeah. Hope Smith, thank you for the super chat. Steven, Otter, Dragon Fruit, thank you so much. Finally able to catch a stream for the first time in forever. Leah, what is going on? Glad to see you here. I hope you've been well. All right, and so we'll go to a couple islands, then we'll start working on the Pac-Man Nebula edit, which I have 34 hours of data on, which is pretty good, especially for such a distant deep sky object. Are you able to take a pic of the Milky Way? Not with this setup. I take images of things in the Milky Way. So if I want to take a photo of the Milky Way, I would need a lot shorter focal length. I'm photographing at 550 millimeters right now, which isn't terribly... Long story short, no. Not with this setup. I photograph things literally inside of the Milky Way Nebula. Or Milky Way Nebula. The Milky Way. There's just most of the things that we can capture unless we're photographing other galaxies. We're gonna get that moon picture. This week, if I get all the pieces in, it'll be this week. Or probably not this week because the moon will be at half. We have a waning moon right now? Waxing? Waning? Waning, right? Milky Way Nebula, right? Yeah, so you need a short lens or a wide-angle lens to photograph the Milky Way, and I can't see it from where I am because of the light pollution. You need a dark sight. You need a dark sight, and you need a wide-angle lens. I have a wide-angle lens, but I'm not at a dark sight. And Winry, thank you for the super chat. Why the sad why the long face, Winry? Why the long face? I do hope everybody's having a wonderful night. Thank you for coming to hang out for a late night nerdy live stream. So how many people are here for astrophotography and how many are here for Animal Crossing? Kid Wicked, what's going on? Take a picture of a real star? Ashley. Ashley's tired and she's playing with the kitties. It's my first astrophotography stream. How do you find the nebulas? Also, would I be able to try with a Mac, the software? Yes. Yes, you can get Stellarium on the Mac. Oh yeah. I'm tuning the Animal Crossing out. Vex, what's going on, man? Alright, we're gonna go to this island, and then I'm gonna start working on processing the Pac-Man Nebula. We're going to go back and forth a lot tonight because I already have data ready for tonight's live stream. Put together my new build today. Big sad there's no 3080 in there now. Oh, Fluffy. Fluffy. I don't got one either, Fluffy. And Blue Bear. So yes, Stellarium is the answer to both of those questions. You can use it on the Mac, and that's how you locate the nebula. You don't necessarily need to use that program, but that's what I use. Just in case I thought there will be a scream. Oh, Jamie, thank you for the super chat. And Museum, thank you so much. I can just use a regular camera. I have a Canon Rebel T6. If so, how? Yes, you can. That's actually one of the preferred cameras for getting started. Let's go back here. This first image, we still have about 5 minutes on. I'm just checking our data here. So this is our information for our guiding. We're at a total error of 0.73, which is high for this mount. Usually I'm at about 0.3. I'm not 100% sure what's going on with the guiding tonight, but it should be fine. It's definitely... I just can't go longer than 10 minutes with this. And then what we want to do is we want to start editing. This is an edit I've already done of the Elephant's Trunk Nebula, which many of you have seen already. And then let's pull our data in here for the Pac-Man Nebula. Here for both, to be honest, space used to scare me because there's no end of it. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. It is pretty crazy to think about. When you get into the sheer scale of things, it is very daunting. So I'll show you these three here. I've already stacked and calibrated and got these, everything that would be super taxing on the computer I've already gotten ready for tonight. So I'll show you the different band passes here. So this one here is Sulfur 2. Now, as I've explained before, when you're narrowband imaging, this is going to be photographing the light that's emitted by sulfur within this nebula. So there's not going to be a ton of data here. So when we stretch this, we can see here we've got we just got some normal stuff through here. There's actually a lot of sulfur data in this nebula. So that's sulfur. This is going to be oxygen. So this is all the light that's emitted by oxygen within the oxygen 3. So this is going to show up as blue. This is going to be red. And then here it gets assigned to green, but we remove most of the green and it ends up creating a gold. And this is our H alpha. The universe, there's more H alpha than any other element in the universe. It's what helps birth stars in these star forming regions within this nebula. So they're predominantly hydrogen. And Heather, thank you again for the super chat. Hey, K-Bear, what's going on? I made a lakeside astrophotography spot on my island for you. Hell yeah. That's awesome, K-Bear. And for Sweet Galaxy, that's so sweet of you. Thank you. And Zoe and Philo, thank you so much. First astrophotography stream. Super excited. They teach science. We're in the middle of our space unit. Ooh, kids are obsessed with space. That is awesome. It's a wonderful thing to be obsessed about. So what we're going to do, we just need to crop these down. And then I've got a new editing process, which it's really good. I am super happy with this new editing process. And it's going to be... It might change up a little bit from time to time, but for the most part, this is going to be my go-to editing style from now on. So we'll crop it right about there. Yeah, like that. We have an Among Us Kayla cult going on. Oh my god. That's awesome, Kayla. Thank you for the super chat. So usually what I used to do, and it would take a long time when we were editing these photos during the live streams, is I would do a lot of editing to the raw data here. And I figured out a new process that is actually substantially better. So we're gonna try a couple different things tonight. So we're gonna make two versions of this because I want to see if I can improve on my process a little bit. So what we need to do, we need to go to channel combination, and we're gonna drag this HA to green, O3 to blue, and then S2 to red. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit apply global, and this is gonna create our RGB image. Now it's gonna look weird when we do this. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna look weird. We're gonna fix it. You're gonna see purple stars, which you shouldn't see. I'm gonna show how to fix all that. So we need to have screen transfer function. We need histograms. And then we need curves transformation as well. Hello, dear. Okay. Yes, please. Do. Thank you, dear. So if you're familiar with PixInsight, if you do astrophotography, when you're using the screen transfer function, this lock here will typically make it all channels get stretched, which we don't want to do when we're stretching an RGB image. So you unclick this and then hit your nuclear button, and then bam, we've got our color image already. We've got our heavily magenta stars, which we don't want. No, how are you doing? Lofi, what's going on? So we basically created a color image a lot faster than we usually would, which is pretty nice. Space is beautiful and dangerous at the same time. Indeed, it is. Now, what we want to do is we want to stretch this. So we need to actually put it here and then drop that on there. And it's going to blast out white, and then we take off our nuclear option. We can close this. We can close this. And now this is going to be the image that we work on in this one. Let's go ahead. Let's stop there for a second. And we'll see if our image is done. Our first image. Hey, oh my god. Oh, that looks so good. Hold on. I don't know if y'all can see that very well. I've never photographed this nebula on such a clear night before. We've got the eastern veil here. This is part of the supernova remnant. And then we've got the witch's finger right here. So these are two very, very popular things to photograph. I don't know what the name of this bit is right here, but we got the eastern veil and then the witch's finger right here. So y'all just looked... How far away is this? The Veil Nebula. The Veil Nebula is 1,470 light years away, and it's 50 light years wide is what we're photographing. And it's a supernova remnant. I don't know exactly how long ago it exploded. Still pretty cool. Angie, thank you so much. And Bone Dead Fossil, thank you. So first image, looking great. Stars are still nice and sharp. Yeah, we're good. I'm excited about that. I didn't expect it to be that that clear with only 10 minutes of exposure. That's super cool. Kind of looks like a Dementor. What telescope do I use? Oh, I don't have it all. I should have all the links in the description, but I don't. Oh, man. Currently, what I'm using is a ASI ZWO 6200mm camera, which is a full-frame 62 megapixel monochrome camera with chroma filters for my HA03 and S2. And then I'm using a Skywatcher 100mm ED APO with a Skywatcher EQ6R for the mount. I should put all the links in, but I somehow managed to forget to do that. If Untouched looks like that, oh baby, just wait. That's gonna be beautiful. I'm excited for that one. Astro Crossing is confusing my brain. You got this, Blue Bear. You got this. When you gonna play Spooky Game? Maybe tomorrow. Have any tips for people who want to get into astrophotography but don't know where to start? So I highly recommend... so I'm going to link two things in chat. Which is what I recommend for starting off in astrophotography. You're going to need a star tracker. And this is the one that I recommend. I'm also doing a giveaway of this one, and I'll have a video on it soon. So either of these for star trackers will be great. Then you're going to need a camera. You can start off with literally any DSLR, which is what I highly recommend starting off with, is a DSLR, because then you can add telescopes onto that later, so you can get like a Canon TI or something. Oh my god, we got a mouse. Oh, what bad luck. What bad luck. But those two links are to a mount. You'll need a star tracker, and then you just need a camera. Longer lenses, so you want usually about over 100 millimeters, but you can do incredibly wide angle shots with like 50 millimeter lens. But 100 plus is usually where you want to be. And if you really want like a perfect starter setup, then I would highly recommend this telescope or anything in that class to start off. You can plop that right onto any DSLR, and you'll be good to go. You can start off for around... You can get really, really amazing images for around $1,300. You can go cheaper than that. You can get around $600 and start off with really great photos, and then it goes astronomically higher from there. But like a perfect, like really good setup to start off with, if you want to go ham right off the bat, is around $4,000 to $6,000. But I highly recommend going with a DSLR, a star tracker, and then a shorter telescope to start off with. I just bought the Elephant's Trunk Nebula canvas piece, and I was wondering if you've heard of the Rainbow Bridge poem. I think the kiddos would like it too. You can Google it. Plus, hi. Hello, Sasquatch, and thank you so much. That is awesome. Thank you. You're looking for Coco? So I'm looking for Coco. Oh my god, Judy with the big old booty, who we just kicked out. Of course. Of course. I didn't say only 6,000. I said only 600. 6,000 is where you kind of get into like the much higher quality stuff without going to the like 20 or 30, 50, $100,000 range. 6,000 is like the sweet spot. Actually, I'd say around 4,000 is the sweet spot. It's $271 for PixInsight. Yeah, you do not need PixInsight, but I use that because there's things in that program that make life so much easier. But you can do it all in Photoshop. I really wouldn't recommend much other things, though. There's a bunch of free source software out there. I just don't use it. I don't know anything about it. What telescope do you recommend to see planets in our system? I am not familiar with planetary photography or viewing. You do need a very high focal length telescope, which even longer than what I have. I can photograph the moon pretty well, and maybe Jupiter or Saturn. You had no idea this could be 100K? Yeah, it gets crazy. There's telescopes that cost around 50,000 alone, just for the telescope. You can go pretty crazy. Oh, this is technically a Halloween villager. Do you want to keep looking though for something like static or not static, Stitches or Coco rather than Bird Boy? Tim, the one that you linked to me is at the price it should be. Yeah, I'm not gonna get Sprocket. So that was good. They weren't in stock at B&H last time I looked, so that was very helpful. Thank you. And thank you for the super chat. Stupid birds. Bane of my existence. You can start anywhere from around 600 to 1,200. Is a good starting point for... And that's... I know that sounds like a lot, but for photography in general is a very, very expensive hobby. Good lenses and stuff are just stupid expensive. So to be able to photograph space and deep sky objects for less than what you would typically spend on a good photography lens is pretty good. Can't get away from the birds, right? Fluffy, thank you for the super chat. Like a really good astrophoto lens, or like starting astrophotography lens or telescope is cheaper than your average, like just like wide angle or telephoto lens. Thank you, Tim. I'm definitely going to keep an eye out. You got your T6i for only 300. That's a very, very good starting astrophotography camera. Especially if you already have a telephoto lens for that, then literally all you need is the... Oh my god, is the star tracker, and you're good to go. Good to go. I'm now realizing it. It was you who made me want to play Animal Crossing in the first place. Now Astro Crossing. Yes. The best version of Animal Crossing. I wonder if I can use the Radiant Telescope in my area without spending a fortune on a narrowband filter. Krista... You don't need narrowband. What you would get is a luminance or an L Extreme filter if you're using it with like a camera, which is expensive. But you can look up your Bortles class. Just look up your, like, it's called a light pollution map, and type in your address and it'll tell you. If you're under 6, you don't need one. Still recommended. If you're under 4, then you don't need one. I think astrophotography is more expensive than Warhammer 400K. Definitely not. That is like the most expensive game ever. Does a T6, T5 Rebel? Yeah, any Canon, any DSLR, any camera that you can attach a lens to, you can use for astrophotography. New York City is 23 miles away. Well, if you're living in the... You'll probably live in a Bortle Class 6, would be my guess. The Northeast is just light pollution craziness. Probably Bortle Class 6 would be my guess. It's Raymond! Oh my god, just cue the people getting so mad at me for leaving this poor kitty behind. He is a very cute villager, I'm not gonna lie. This will be the second time that I've left Raymond behind. Oh my goodness. Farewell, sweet prince. We'll at least talk to him. Speaking of, so many freakouts just happened, right? I kind of want to take him just to do a giveaway. But he's not a Halloween villager. I just came in and boom, Raymond, right? Make him mad, Tago Blue Bear. Thank you for the super chat. Poor chat. Oh my god, Zaya, I don't know if you're watching right now, but that looks delicious, what you just sent. Alright, we did a couple islands. I need to get out of here. And then we'll edit our nebula. Somebody in chat asked what the hell a nebula is. So this, what the hell a nebula is. We should have another photo done. Make sure we're still in focus. It's looking beautiful. God, that's exciting. And it looks good. God, it's such a high resolution photo too. I am in love with this camera. It was not cheap, but I am so glad y'all made me buy it. I'm so glad y'all are a bad influence. Alright, so we need to edit this photo a little bit. We got to do a couple different things here. We've already got curves transformation. So what we need to do is we need to kind of process this image to have the colors and stuff that we actually want. So first and foremost, we need to do a couple things. Do I just want to remove the stars first? I've never tried to do that before. No, I'll just do the process that I've been doing. No, I'm going to remove the stars first. Let's do that. We need to do... Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-boo. No, we're not going to do that first. Lavinia, Cyberrain, and Urbo, thank you for the super chats. Lavinia, thank you so much for the lemon. You can have mine. Pick them up while looking for Phoebe to take him away eventually. Oh, nice, Cyber. Take full blame for Go Ultra or Go Bust. Exactly, Urbo. Exactly. It's all your fault. But thank you. So we're going to do 2. Right now what I'm doing is I'm making some color masks. And this right here is why I really love Fix Insight and why I spent the money for it. Is because doing my masks with this is so much faster. This is going to allow me to do my color adjustments without any issues. So we need to pull green. We're going to blur that at a 4. This is how we're gonna get the look that we want in this image. Gotta pull out cyan. We'll blur it to 4 as well. Portals Class 3 is really good. I'm very jealous if you live in a Portals Class 3. It's very hard to get like better than that. Like 2s and 1s are just that's just such a good Portals class to live in. Obviously there's better, but it doesn't get much better. Like, if you live in civilization. So we need to get rid of those purple stars. So that's what we're doing right now. We are going to get rid of this mask. And this is what we use Curve's transformation for. What we actually need to do is we need to pull the red and green out of these stars. So this is going to do some adjustments here. We'll probably have to do this like once or twice. And we'll boost it a little bit. This will also get the magenta hue out of there. It's just not doing great yet. But it will. We'll probably have to do it a few times to really pull out what we want. And I kind of layer this in. There we go. And then we start getting the style of stars that we want, which is a little bit better. And then we need to pull our green, which is this. We need to take our green out of the image. And our goal right now is to kind of create a golden hue to our image, to our nebulosity. Also, if I turn the preview on, we can pull this down. You can see it really change if we go crazy like that. But we want a nice gold. And then we're going to boost our RGB to get some of the brightness back because it really darkens it up. Pull our luminosity up a little bit. And then we'll saturate it a tiny bit because we lose some of the saturation when we pull the color out. You can see the drastic difference in color there. We don't want that green. 4 months and 2 years sub and ultimate corgi badge. Want my waffle at the time. Oh my god. Never forget the waffle. Kid Wicked, thank you for the super chat. I hope you've been well, man. Since Halloween is coming up, will you try to get Pietro? Maybe. I'm not 100% sure, honestly. I'm not 100% sure. Now, this is our cyan. We'll do a little bit of color correcting to the cyan. It's going to be our blues. We want to boost them a little bit, but not too much. We'll probably do that a little bit. Kind of create like a slight S-curve. We often don't have to do too much here. And then if we go back to this one, hear that. Boosting that a little bit. And we're trucking along with this right now. It's looking really good. We got to do some editing and I think we're good to actually remove the stars from this now, even though we actually don't really need to, but we're gonna. We're gonna save this as Nebula Pac-Man boy. Save this as RGB1, just because I might change it up a little bit from here. And Golden Eagle, thank you for becoming a gold tier member. Welcome to the community. Thank you so much. We're gonna run StarNet, which is gonna get rid of these stars. We'll just blast them out of there. And we can look at our image here. Guiding is still good. This will be 30 minutes worth of images. We might actually get a usable image from this tonight. We got 30 seconds on this one. Lovely Flo made it, got distracted and forgot about the stream. Well, how are you doing, Lovely Flo? And thank you for the super chat. I think I just missed I said thank you in chat, but I don't know if you were still there before I saw it. Kid Wicked and Blue Bear, thank you again. Urbo, Cyber Rain, y'all are wonderful. All right, our next image. Perfect. Now we're going to photograph 3 of sulfur. I don't have to refocus because we're parfocal, which means I don't have to refocus these band passes. Take those images. We're waiting for our stars to be removed, so we'll do some villager hunting. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We're on a roll tonight. This is a lot smoother when I already have like data ready for you. Do you guys like this more, or do you like imaging the entire thing together and having a less quality photo at the end, but still doing it? Well, we might actually be able to get a good image still. No, you're amazing, Urbo. You're amazing. Oh, Shay, congrats. Oh, Violet, that's awesome. So if you're wondering how high quality the images can get with the current rig that we're using, this is the Elephant's Trunk Nebula that I photographed the other day. And this is a reduced quality version of it. This is available for prints on the Teespring. And all of the proceeds from this do get donated to the San Antonio Humane Society. And or basically to help out various animal funds as well. So it's beautiful. Is that another cow? What is happening today? Oh my god. Your area's a Bortles Class 7? Yeah, I'm in a Bortles Class 6. And I'm still able to... But I have filters that are really doing the trick for me. Them creamy and sweet details. Thank you, Tim. They really are. That is the best photo I've taken so far. Can't believe we got another cow, though. Like, for realsies? Like, for serious? Oh, I did a dumb. I tried to remove the stars with a stupid... Hold on, I'm fixing something. I tried to remove the stars with a mask, with the mask applied, which means it did not remove the stars. Oh, Bungie, that's awesome. Hank's love for tacos is another reason for him to play Night in the Woods. Oh, Giselle, I hope you get some, waiting for your Marshall amiibo card to get delivered. To replace Chops. Oh my god. You poor thing. You poor thing. Aline, what's going on? How you doing? What it do? What it do? I got rid of Pudge just to get a uglier villager. Oh no. Is there... Wait, who is that? Is that a... It's a blue... It's a blue cat. Is that Punchy or Bob? Or is that the one with the crazy... It's the one with the crazy eyes again! You gotta be kidding me. Ah, funky-eyed funky boy. What made me want to get into astrophotography? I've always had a love for photography. I've done it as like a side hustle I did it for a side hustle for a long time, just to make money, and I've always loved photography. And then one night I was doing my typical staying up super late and watching sciencey stuff, and I came across astrophotography videos, and I was like, I had no idea the technology was available for us to be able to do this. And then I fell in love with it. And I went hard into it. I learned so much. So much in such a short amount of time. It's like drinking water from a fire hose. Ashley Moore, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the community. Oh my god. Ooh, Jefferson, that sounds good. I'm hungry. How dare you mow his baby, K-Bear? I'm so sorry. Oh no. I do deserve a taco. I wanted to get a taco today and I didn't. Taco Bell Urbo, and then eat an extra taco for me so I can live vicariously through you. Did our stars remove that time? They did! Nice! Alright, that's better. That's mo better. We got Bamboo Island. Would you bring up McDonald's best late night food? It's the post-partying food. Look at Cube. Aw. My baby. Taylor James, thank you for the super chat. How are you doing today? What it do? What it do? Poor Cube. I feel so bad leaving Cube behind. Taco Bell Among Us map. Oh my god. Ooh, Pokeball or sushi? That's a hard one. I would say sushi, though. Did I get stung by a wasp? No, this is my Halloween outfit. I don't know what you're talking about. Me get stung by a wasp? Never. Pokeball is so much better. It depends on what you like more. I'm just kind of craving some sushi with some slightly spicy soy sauce. Some ginger. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Lauren. Alright, we got Money Rock Island. And another cat. I was really hoping we'd get Kiki. We got 2 cats, none of which are Kiki. We got 3 cats. We got Raymond, Mo, and whoever that was. Interesting. Ooh, Texas Roadhouse is a good choice. I haven't been there in forever. Felicity is adorable. I mean, she definitely is adorable. Oh my god, Brady. I see what you did there. I see what you did. Your husband has a crush on Felicity? Oh my god. Aren't cats supposedly super rare? Getting the cat you want is super rare. Hello, my love. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Thank you, dear. Nice. Well, I'm staying up tonight. Got myself an energy drink. Alright, so let's do this. Boop. Chatception. I wish I could have chat like that so I could actually see what we got goings-ons here. Do that. Pop over here. Ooh, we've almost got our first sulfur image. And then we'll work on this a little bit. So we extracted the stars from this. It didn't do the best job extracting the stars. Which I'm not happy about. Interesting. Well, We'll see. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna try two different things and see if one way does it better. So this needs to be saved as a TIFF. RGB starless. 20 Nook Mile ticks this morning. 6 cows and bulls ended up taking fauna. Oh my god. Chris, you poor thing. You got fauna though, even though she cheated on our baby. Tell my fiance to bring me coffee. Bring Brady coffee now. Oh my goodness. We'll do that. I actually kind of like this one with stars. I'm not going to lie. I actually kind of like the way it came out so far. I need to save this as a TIFF, but we'll save this as RGB. One. Going to bed. Good night, dear. Taylor, wine and Moana night. Oh my god. Taylor, thank you for the super chat. Chris, thank you so much. Cat Bean and Taylor, because I love this, hell yeah. So, guess in order for you to be imposter over and over again, birthday suit with the top hat. I guess that is the key to success for that, isn't it? Yeah, so we want to pull this into here. We might be able to just kind of roll with this, honestly, depending on how it comes out. I usually remove the stars, so I don't like... You can see these red halos here. I hate that. I hate it so much. We're going to try something here. We're going to go a little bit of bloop. 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 There we go. That's a little bit more accurate. That's better. I'm thinking this will help remove the stars a little bit more accurately. I've been having issues with that star removal program since I updated the program. Filter. Save. This is the Pac-Man Nebula. It is just over 9,000 light years away. It's an emission nebula. Alright, yeah, that looks good. So what we're going to do is just run our script on this again. We're going to extract the green and make a mask on that. I'm going to blur that again at 4. Those pictures would look beautiful framed. I plan on it. I certainly plan on it. I'm working on getting a printer for it. Because I like, especially with my higher resolution images, I definitely want to frame them. What did I do? There we go. I could just use the proper button and life would be a lot better if I did that. Alright. So yeah, we want to pull out those greens. Now we're getting a little bit more of that, of the red in there, which we don't necessarily want. I don't want it to look red, but I can change that, which I think I'm going to do. I know why it's turning red. And it'll be okay. I know how to fix that. And I think we will kind of leave it like that for now. Just because you can see it's very, very red now, which is fine. Which is perfectly fine. Now I want to see if the StarNet will work. Ooh, mass. Remove. I want to see if the StarNet will work better after doing a softer stretch to it. I'm trying to figure out why StarNet doesn't work good anymore. It used to work perfectly, and now it is like garbungo. Maybe I'll have to revert to an older version. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you what our S2 data looked like on the supernova. Oh, why are we trying to meridian flip? Could we not do that? That'd be fantastic. We really don't. This is why I never connect the stupid telescope to the stupid program. Did it even take an image? Is this S? Is this sulfur? Great. Stupid program just like took a dump on us. All right. Oh, I'm glad I went and checked that. Jesus. Stupid program. Do you not want to cancel? All right, I'll close you. How do you feel about that? Get out of here. Well, I guess we did need to do a meridian flip. Never mind. Alright. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to actually bring this back over. And we need to send her back in on this nebula. I didn't realize how quick this thing is cruising across the sky at this time of night. This little man, Erica. Happy you play. Made me smile. Mommy said I can type. Go to bed now. Have a wonderful night. Sweet dreams. And thank you both for the support. Hell yeah. Have a wonderful night. What do you mean, what is this channel? It's Tag, exactly. We do what we want. We're nerds and proud. We love it. We are photographing a supernova remnant right now from my backyard. So this is 1,400 light years away. So right now we're looking at the supernova 1,400 years in the past. And I'm working on actually getting the telescope set up for more images. You're all from Bungie. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I wish you both the best, Erica. Alright, you can see how this moved over. That means we weren't quite where we wanted to be, which is fine. I should have saved my original framing, because now I don't remember exactly where the scope was. We need to go south. Pretty sure we're like right here. Right there. Up a little bit. West a little bit. We should have been right about there. And by right about there, that's not right at all. We need to go west more. Right about... not there. About there. Good enough for government work! Do this. Excuse me, why would you want to focus on a star at the very edge of the screen? What are you doing with your life? So if you're wondering what this is right now, we have a secondary camera that is able to lock onto a star. So this program takes the data from the camera, takes an exposure every second, and then these crosshairs here lock onto the star, and anytime the star moves, it'll make very fine adjustments to our telescope, so that way we can track this nebula throughout the night in the sky and be able to get these longer exposures to actually be able to photograph this over a long period of time. I could actually, right now I could go to bed and photograph this all night if I wanted to, now that the meridian flip is done. Oh, Kaylee, glad to have you for your first astrophotography stream. I hope you enjoy it. Hell yeah. Welcome. I gotta reconnect everything because I did a dumb. I didn't do a dumb. The camera did a dumb. It wasn't my fault. This program did a dumb. Actually, I did a dumb connecting the telescope to the program. But it's fine. Bam, 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 bam. ES2. I don't know how many images we actually took, so I'm gonna verify if we actually took one or not. Does that look almost exactly like the HA file? We're here. God, I've taken too many photos the past couple days. We did take one. Nice. So we'll take this down to 2. Hit play. It's still super hot. Super hot. Why were you editing the colors earlier? I'm very curious about this. So, I will explain that here in a moment. Because it's going to be easier to look at it than... So basically, we photograph 3 different band passes of light, but hydrogen is way more abundant in the universe than anything else, and our hydrogen bandpass gets assigned to green, which gives everything this green hue that it shouldn't have, because that's just the way it's applied. This is the Hubble palette. It's the same thing when you look at a Hubble space photo. It is using the same palette where you assign the hydrogen to the green bandpass, and then but you need to edit that green out because it's not accurate. It's accurate data-wise, but when you're creating the image, you want to turn that green to something else because it shouldn't have a green bias. So that's what this was all about. So this processed those stars out a little bit better, but not a lot of bit better. Not a lot bit better at all. I think I like the other starless image more. We'll pop back into here. Grab that bad boy. We'll work with this one instead. It's actually about the same, honestly. Yeah, it really is about the same. Hello, dear. So yeah, you got to remove that green bias because it makes images look like poopy. And then from there, it's kind of up to the discretion of the editor on how to edit everything else. God, this really did a garbage job. Yuck. We lost a lot of, like, little data in here, which I don't like. I'm starting to think we can't do... Yeah, I'm not going to continue with that. I don't know why it messes up so much lately, but I'm not using it anymore. That's super frustrating. Alright, so this is our RGB1. Where we still have a little bit more green to it. What we're going to do is we're just going to save this over here. I'm not going to mess with the star removing stuff today. Whenever I stream, it always comes out like garbage. Pop that in here. There we go. I just wanted to look at it in here. Okay, so now this is where we get to a little bit of the interesting process for editing this. So I've kind of figured out a really amazing way to do these, because usually you get this really nasty noise in your data. And I really hate having it there. It's like this color remnants, color noise. So what I do is I actually blur this layer, just like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this layer right here, and this is going to be our main layer now. So what I want to do is we're just going to run a quick soft stretch on here. And this is going to look really cool how we do this. HA We're going to run a soft stretch. File, save, stars. This is going to come together really quick. Becoming overwhelmed with the upcoming PCs is so happy you're streaming to take my mind off. Ah, Scrap, I wish you the best, and thank you for coming to hang out with us. Quick question, which constellation is the one that is dog-related? Seriously, I need to know because hashtag dog life? I don't know, actually. Also, I just realized that really annoying Dodo music is in the background. There we go. GG. So a lot goes into the processing of these images, as you can see. We're gonna do this to make it match the other one. And that just quickly removes the background. This guy... What? Wow. Raleigh, thank you so much for the super chat. And Erica, I want to thank Tag. He does not talk much being on the spectrum, but you and the stars and his interest makes him talk to me, so thank you. That is awesome. I wish you both the best. That is so good to hear, too. I wish you both the very best. He can certainly talk and chat whenever he wants. Absolutely. All right, so this is where we're going to kind of do our sharpening. We're going to do a little bit of denoise in here, too. Just a tad. Nothing too crazy, because I don't want to lose any of the details either. But I also like the way the clarity and then the denoise looks. Because we get that boost through here, but then it also, when we reduce the noise, kind of flattens it back out, which I really like. Let me go back into PixInsight. We can close this bad boy. Grab that. And we're going to apply that color to this image. We need LRGB combination. This is kind of like a really weird workaround, but it works. And then we just drag this on top of this image, and it applies the color to the image we just sharpened and denoised. So this will add all of this color without any of the noise. And look at that. We have a super clean, beautiful photo so far. And we're not anywhere near done yet. This is gonna look really, really good here in a minute. Save as. I wish I could get rid of those stars, but I'm gonna be okay with it. So we're gonna name this Pac-Man. Sirius is the bright star in the Canis Major. Canis Major is the constellation. Sirius is the dog in the star. Thank you for that. I did not know that. So excited when you open Asian Part 2. Hell yeah. We got the other box in today, so that means tomorrow is going to be our box opening. Hell yeah. That's exciting. I don't know if your box is in there, though. Now we can pop this bad boy right here. This is where we finish our color editing. We're going to do a little bit of boosting to the brightness because we darkened it a little too much. Going to do an S curve, which brightens, adds contrast. Super easy. And then we need to start editing that red into the gold that we want. It's going to take a little bit to do that. Although I kind of really do like the red. Actually, you know what, before we do that, see if we can do it with this. There we go. That's a little bit easier. And this is more of the way it's supposed to look. Like right about there. Just a little bit of saturation, a tiny, tiny bit. Paige, I'm glad you're liking it. And Claire, thank you so much. And also, ladies and gentlemen, if you are enjoying the live stream and you like this super nerdy space stuff and you want to see more, make sure to slap that like button. Show it some love. Let the YouTube algorithm know you want mo. Brightness. And then we do the finer color correcting to really finalize the way we want it to look. We definitely want to pull out some of the greens. The greens we want to be more of a blue. We don't want to make it too red either. Do that, and then we're gonna pull this into to another program here in a second. We're gonna pull it back into our other thing. So save that. We're gonna pull it into here. And we want to remove that green bias again. It's kind of just like layering in these edits until we get the look that we want. So once again, we're going to pull that green out. I'm going to put a 3. And Kupo, thank you so much for the super chat. Enjoying some Taco Bell with my boyfriend and my kitty. Enjoying the stream on my day off. Hell yeah. I wish you both the best. And Kupo, thank you so much for the super chat. I like the name. Making me think of Moogles from Final Fantasy. I appreciate that. I need to remember what the command is. It's Control K. Grab this. Take out that green again. And now, not a ton, just a little bit. Boost the blue in it, maybe? Like that. Add a little bit of this. And yeah. Not too shabby. And I just want to see what this does. So we're going to do SCNR. We're going to remove that green. There we go. And we're going to finish our edits in here. I cleaned up my desktop. Are y'all happy about that? Y'all are yelling at me forever about that. Ah, Tabitha, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thank you for the support. Hell yeah. Works are upset somewhere. There we go. Looking good. A little bit of vibrance. You want to boost the brightness a tad. And then we still have a bit of a green hue in the shadows. I want to pull that out. That'll do that. Boost the blues in the shadows a little bit, so we just pulled out that green bias again. Although we made it a little bit redder in the midtones, we're going to have to merge that and then do another one. Can you stop hitting the wrong button? We want to make that back to gold. I'm pretty happy with how that looks so far. What do y'all think? So this is 9,000, over 9,000 light years away. So we're looking at a star forming region 9,000 years in the past. How freaking cool is that? And this was photographed from our backyard. A little bit of a color noise, a little bit of noise. Boost the clarity a tad. That looks good. Boost the brightness a little bit. Contrast a tad. Highlights can go down a little bit. Shadows. Right about there. Boom. Not too shabby. For a quick and easy edit. Please Astro pick merch. We do have some merch. This one's not high enough resolution for merch. And I'll be doing another version of this at higher resolution at some point in time. But I really like this. I don't like the stars in this because we didn't get to remove them and add them back in. But overall, I am very, very happy with how this looks. I'm very happy with it. Let's check out our image here. There we go. You can see it flipped around because of the meridian flip. So our supernova picture is coming along really, really well so far. Very, very well. Do this. Close that bad boy. Can I go there? Like, just get up and go there? I really want to go there. It is pretty cool, isn't it? Who knows if we'll ever be able to go that far. It's pretty crazy to think about. Bradley, thank you so much for the super chat. And Deanna, Brooke, Kupo, thank you so much. It's heart-shaped. More Pac-Man shaped. I am photographing the Heart Nebula, actually, which is more heart-shaped. Like, real full-blown heart-shaped. Actually, that data's coming out really good, actually. I can show that off here in a second. Ordered my kid a motherless goat hoodie and her astrophoto blanket for Christmas? Hell yeah, that's awesome. Hope they enjoy it, and thank you so much. Oh, Rebecca. There we go. Ginger, how are you doing tonight? It's like finding shapes in the clouds. It's all very subjective. Exactly. And that's the amazing part of it. Well, one of the many amazing parts of it. Oh, Fluffy. That's awesome. Hoping we actually get a good villager tonight. That'd be super nice. So we've got a couple minutes left on that S2 data. Then we got to pull in the O3, which is going to be the blue. And my chat broke. Like, why is nobody talking? It's because it's broken, you fool. I'm sitting here like, I got nobody to talk to. I feel so alone. Would you rather eat a chicken leg or a shooting star? Well, you'd probably say the chicken, but I'd pick the star. It's a little meatier. But, Nolan, thank you for the dad joke. Hell yeah. That's a good one. Very nice. Bella, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hell yeah. Oh my god, Fluffy. Sweet baby Jesus. That's fancy. Aaron, what's going on? Did you see the blood moon? I did. I wanted to photograph it, but I couldn't. I was so sad about it. We've got an amazing telescope right behind me, too. It's not even released yet. I'm partnered with OPT, which is Oceanside Telescopes, and they created it's called a Radian is their new brand. They just made a really nice telescope, but I just got the CDK, which is unreleased, and it is incredibly high quality, and I'll be photographing with that hopefully this week. I cannot wait. We got Octavian. It's pretty cool. I almost took him home. Just realized how tired I am. I woke up super early. Super duper early today. And then drove for 4 hours. Oh, Aaron, have a wonderful night. I'm crashing. I just found Filbert again. I can't even right now. After letting him go to get him back with his better house, I searched for weeks. Now he's mine again. Nice, Cat Bean. Filbert's such a good boy. Why the long drive? I was going to surprise you all with photos. I don't have any photos on me right now. Actually, I think I do. I don't know where my phone is. Life is done. Is it the Bengal Cats? It is. Yes. I was only going to get one, but I couldn't. The brother and sister are super bonded, and I didn't want to separate them, so I ended up getting both. I didn't get any photos yet. Oh, we got Zell. Zell's back there. Oh, you giant softie. Indeed, I'm a big baby. When it comes to kids and animals, big old baby. I'm not ashamed to admit it. You must show us. I don't have my phone on me. I don't even know where it is. Left it upstairs. But trust me, there will be plenty of photos. No regrets, Dahlia. Definitely have an extra taco for me. How tall am I? That's a weird question. 6 foot tall, Miguel. What you trying to do, Miguel? Just trying to hunt me down or something? Oh, thank you, MR. Thank you for the super chat. I'm very, very happy that I did not separate them, because they like snuggled the entire car ride. They've basically snuggled like all day. I don't think it would have been terrible if I separated them. Any names yet? So we discussed names just before the stream. We're thinking... So one of my favorite books when I was younger was the Aragon series. So Ashley recommended, I didn't even recommend it, was Aragon for the boy and then Saphira for the girl. Ah, we got Apple the hamster. Apple the hamster. Wow, Aragon, that's a throwback? Exactly. But the author of Aragon, actually, he's super nice. That's awesome. He wrote those books when he was very young, too. I mean, I guess in, like, for a New York Times #1 publisher, young. They did indeed botch the movie. That was so sad. He just released a new book? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. I had no idea. Okay, sweet. We can start our O3 data. Imaging. So this is going to be the one that we have to refocus. Because I have a 3 nanometer for the oxygen. Thank you for letting me play Among Us yesterday. It was fun, even though you killed me first round. Oh, short one. I'm sorry I killed you the first round. Thank you for playing with us, though. I love playing with the community. It's so much fun. Oh, wow. We're going to get a ton of oxygen data, too. This is going to be so nice. It's going to be noisy because we're only taking 3 images of each. But despite the fact that it's going to be noisy, we're still getting pretty good data for not a lot of time. Wait, what boy and what girl? Did I miss something? New kittens. Dog. Sorry, hold on. I got to let the dogs out. They're losing their freaking mind. Sorry about that. We're back. We're back. I got 2 kittens too, sake and soju. Oh, nice. Very nice. And twerked. What camera you got? I use a Sony 6500, or I want the A7 III. So I have the A7 R3s. I have 2 of those that I use for like recording and stuff. And Jamie, we got 2 new Bengal kittens. I just tried to start my island, already filled out custom designs. Oh my god, Heather, the struggle is for realsies, isn't it? And then Christine, Aragon and Saphira, that made me feel all the feels. Wish you, Ashley, and the human and furry kiddos all the best. Thank you, Christine. So I use dedicated astronomy cameras for this. Right now, what I'm using is called an ASI 6200mm Pro. So it's a dedicated full-frame astronomy camera. Am I going the wrong way for getting this in focus? No, I'm not. Okay. Need to go to about 100, I think. Go. And thank you so much for the super chats. Camera recommendations for beginner photographers. Any of the Canon like Rebel or T series, if you don't want to spend a lot of money on a DSLR. Although, if you're going to get into photography anyways, I would really like if you want to get into photography. So here's my thing. If you really like photography, I would spend good money on a camera that you can use for both photography and for astrophotography. If you go budget fully, you're going to end up wanting to upgrade and you're going to end up wasting some money, especially if you don't have another purpose for that first camera. So if you really like photography, I would maybe get like a decently high-end DSLR to start off with, because that way you can use it when you're not taking astrophotos. So I highly recommend that. So Canon, really good. Nikon, good. Sony has like this automatic star removal thing, so I don't recommend Sony's. Even though I love Sony cameras now, like the Sony mirrorless cameras, they're so good. But sadly, they're not great for astrophotography. If they ever update the firmware to remove that, then I would say a Sony mirrorless. But you need a DSLR, a telephoto lens, which comes with most DSLRs nowadays, and then a star tracker, which I linked in the chat already. So we're taking our final band pass of images for that. And I'll link those star trackers in the chat again, because you can literally plop any camera you have. You don't even need a DSLR. But that is what I recommend using, because you can swap your lenses and get a longer a longer focal length. But you do need a star tracker. It's not a 100% requirement, but it's going to make your astro photos 1,000 times better. So if you have a camera already, all you need to do is plop it onto one of these and you can start. You don't need to buy anything other than a star tracker if you have a camera already. Especially with a camera over like a 50mm focal length. You can take super wide field photos at 50mm, but I recommend 100 or more. So you need a star tracker. And that's really about it if you just want to start bare minimum. So when will the tag zoo open? Congrats on the kitties. I know. We have so many pets now. We have so many pets. I have a problem. I don't know what's wrong with me. We just keep finding animals. It just keeps happening. Heather Vandermead, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the community. Lovely Flo, have to donate to the new kitten fund. All the best tag. Thank you so much, lovely. Don't have kittens, but I have 2 rabbits. They're named Turkey and Ham. Nice! Scream Cheese. Some good bunny names right there. We got Bun Bun, also known as Princess Pancake. Are you going to show the kitties tomorrow when you do the unboxing fund? Depends on how they're doing. They're still... We are letting them adjust to the house at their own pace. So if they are feeling a little bit more frisky tomorrow and playing more... So the girl adjusted fine. She's been playing, but the boy has been really kind of not wanting to really leave the crate. So he just kind of watches her play. But I feel like tomorrow they'll be in a much more... Depending on how they're acting tomorrow. Then I'll show them during the unboxing, yeah. How many pets do you have now? 3 dogs, a bunny, and 2 cats. We have Vetra, who's a rescue. The corgis. So we've got Beans and Ein, also known as Lumbago. Then we got Princess Pancake, who's a rescue. We found her. Just abandoned, pretty much. And then we've got the 2 cats that I picked up today that I adopted that needed new homes. You've never heard of Vetra? Yeah, she's our Doberman. You need a pet rehab? It's like my stick addiction, Jamie. Jamie, thank you for the super chat. Christine, thank you again. Y'all are wonderful. Thank you so much. And Cyberrain, no pet problem that I see. I have 14 birds and 2 lizards. You got a while to go to the problem. 14 birds. I have always wanted birds, but I don't have the time to take care of a bunch of birds. Oh my, speaking of bird, that bird is pretty right there. Oh, thank you, 7H. Welcome to the community. Or retired vet tech, so I feel ya. I can only imagine. Erica, thank you so much. So, at some point, I actually want to do a fundraiser. So, when I was young, I haven't shared too much about when I was younger, but when I was younger, I worked for an animal rescue. Rescued horses, dogs, and cats, mainly horses. But I worked room and board there when I was younger, and while going through college and stuff, they kind of took me in, and I worked and volunteered there, and basically just worked off my room and food while going to, well, long story short. Anyways, but they do a lot of amazing things. So they work with special needs. So basically, they have the kids during the summer come out and work with the horses and basically just kind of like, there's a lot that goes into it. It's called Balanced Innovative Teaching Strategies. There's a lot of stuff. And at some point, I want to do a fundraiser for them as well. They do a lot of good things. They were doing a Wounded Warrior program there for a little bit. And I know they always need help, so at some point I want to do a fundraiser for them as well. It's a fun way to pay for college. Yeah. You and Ashley have my pet goals. I thought I would rather have a ferret than a rabbit, but you do you. Right now I have my kitten and my family's miniature schnauzer. Oh my god, that thing scared the bejesus out of me. I don't know. Oh my god, we're getting penguins. We're getting all my old, lovely villagers. Yeah, they do mostly horse rescue for like horses that are abandoned or abused or like emaciated. Like we had one horse that was 48 years old. Craziness. This vet tech, we had a major animal problem. Everything came home. Oh my goodness. I don't blame you. They can live that long when taken care of properly, yeah. Most people probably wouldn't. Most don't last that long. But on average, they can live into their 30s easily, yeah. Check out Michael Jameson here on YouTube. Have an incredible zoo house in South Africa, and his channel's so wholesome. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. And Fake Cat, thank you for the super chat. Caitlin, Erica, Cyberrain, and Bradley, thank you. Much longer I'm gonna be able to stream. Gotta sleep soonish for work tomorrow. Oh, snap. Bradley, I hope you have a wonderful night, and thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for the super chat. Bork bork. Alright, how's our O3 data coming? It's pretty crazy that tonight we'll be able to work on a couple different photos. Actually, I'll show you the Heart Nebula one that I'm working on. Let's move this over here. That over there. So this one is going to take me about a week more to do. Yeah, about a week more. Let's see here. Let's go here. I'm going for about 50 hours on this one. This is 10 hours so far. So this is the Heart Nebula right here. I got a little piece of the Soul Nebula down here. But it's another star-forming region with this really cool structure right here. And I'm trying to get a ton of detail on that one. I photographed this previously, but with a lower resolution camera, and I wasn't able to get the full photo. We've got the Fish Head Nebula right here. This is the one that I was working on the mosaic for. So if I go to my finished images, you can see the Heart Nebula here. Come back! The Heart Nebula bit. So this is at the center, which just looks really good so far, even in this photo. And then the Fish Head Nebula is right there, which looks nice. But basically, I'm able to get everything that I got in here, but in one shot. Which I'm pretty excited about. Although, depending on how high quality this is, I may still do the mosaic. Right, I got. Oh, Heather, have a wonderful night. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you so much for the support. I'm really excited about this one. I'm gonna photograph another 6-7 hours tonight of this. And we got 30 seconds on our O3 data here. They're forever naked goblins now? Oh my god. I want to see how nice this looks. Our guiding error has gone down, which is nice. That means we're a little west heavy. Interesting. Ooh, that looks crisp, baby. That's gonna look so good. Hell yeah. I kind of want to drag those in here real quick and see what they look like. So, astrophotography, lights. This is what we have photographed tonight. Astrophotography. We need to make a new thing here. Folder. So this is going to be the Veil Nebula. This is the full veil. They're 100 megabytes a pop. Oh, Mackenzie, thank you for the kind words. Let's see what our data looks like. We'll pull one of each. We can actually probably edit these into an image right now. So there's our oxygen. Here's our sulfur. Boop. And then here is our hydrogen. These all stack, and we'll get some nice colors out of it. It's gonna look pretty cool. Such a short amount of time. Not bad. The details already. We have such a clear night right now. Like, getting this amount of detail on this with one exposure. Super nice. Now, if you're wondering what we're looking at if you're joining the stream now, this is a supernova remnant. So this is a star that exploded probably millions of years ago. Or hundreds of thousands of years ago. And we're imaging the hot gases that are left over from the star exploding. And this particular star supernova was about 1,400 light years away. We're seeing it 1400 years in the past. Bam, 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 bam. How dare you image my hot guesses? Do you have to add the color yourself and guess what color's in the nebula? No. So when we photograph this, we're photographing certain wavelengths of light. So we could photograph it in color. But when you photograph narrowband, it has a couple different benefits. The first benefit is that I'm eliminating the majority of the light pollution in my area, so that way I can photograph and not get sky glow in my images, which creates better data, better representation of the data that we're photographing. And then we're able to separate different wavelengths of light from the image. That's why we photograph in 3. This particular nebula has almost equal amounts of all the gases, so that's why it looks exactly the same for each of those images. But when we stack it, you'll see the different areas of gases. So the hydrogen... So we have 3 band passes. Hydrogen, sulfur, sulfur 2, and then oxygen 3. Each of those gets assigned to a color in the RGB spectrum, and when you merge those together, you automatically get a color representation of what the nebula looks like. And then it's often green bias, so you have to remove the green. So it is technically a false color image, but it is very representational of the actual structure of the area, because you're specifically photographing wavelengths of light from those elements. So it is, while it is a false color image, it is very accurate to what is actually there. If you were to look at it with your naked eye, you wouldn't be able to see it, long story short. Our eyes are not actually able to see it. It would look monochrome to you if you tried to look at it. And even if you photograph it with a color camera, that is also not accurate, because the way a color camera is created, you have more of a certain, I believe it's either, you have either more green pixels or more red pixels. I can't remember which. So when you photograph nebula with a color camera, like a one-shot color, they all have, like, they're often purple and blue. Or not purple and blue, but like a red, purple, and blue with a color camera. Bradley, have a wonderful night. Thank you for hanging out. And thank you so much for this. Oh my god, we got another hippo. What is happening tonight? Why do we have such bad luck? Have you ever been to West Texas? So I live outside of San Antonio. I live in a Bortles class, well, 5/6. If I could buy a house like 10 miles away, I would be in a Bortles class 2, which I would love. But sadly, I'll be moving to Ohio, which is terrible light pollution. The whole Northeast is just garbage for astrophotography. But that's why I shoot narrowband, so I don't have to worry about the light pollution. I would love to live at a dark site, though, which is like Bortles Class 1 and 2. God, it would be so nice. But I couldn't move somewhere like that because there's not going to be internet that I need for my job. Yeah, Wilbur. Where's all my villagers at, son? Where's all the good ones? We got elephants? What elephant is that? Pinky, who you is? Oh my god. No, get out of here. Not today, home skillet. That's pretty cool, Eleni. I will have to look that up one day. Also, everybody, thanks for coming to hang out for a late night, super nerdy live stream. I know many of you are probably here for Animal Crossing, but this is our best Astro stream so far as viewers go. So thank you, and I do hope everybody is enjoying it. Y'all are wonderful. Oh, thank you, lovely Flo. What do we got? Oh, it's a doggo. Who is that? I don't think I've ever got that one before. Watching the stream while waiting at my immigration for my new visa. Forgot my passport earlier. Oh boy. Brooke, I wish you the best. Ready to go home and nap? Oh, it's Butch. I'm feeling that nap life. Brooke, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, nice, Maddie. And soon, I mean, the earlier it gets nighttime. As we get into the winter, I'll be able to do earlier astrophotography streams, which I'm so excited about. Then we got the Orion Nebula that we'll be able to photograph. We got a whole new target list coming within the next month. Basically, starting November, we'll have all new targets. All right, we'll go to one more, and we'll see what the dealio is. Our images. We're about to complete our second Oxygen 3 image. You like pumpkin, zucchini, and chocolate? I think so. I wonder if I can see the Eye of God now, or the Helix Nebula. I might have to take a look-see. It's one of my targets that I really, really want to photograph, but it's never in a position for me to be able to see with the telescopes for more than like 20 minutes. Oh, Maddie, have a wonderful night. Alright, we got Cherry Island. What do we... Oh my God, come on, get out of here. I don't have a net. You're lucky I don't have a net. So, thank you for the lemon. Thank you so much. How big is your bun? She's a relatively small bunny. I don't know, like, how big she is. I don't know how much she weighs or anything. The bun is the sassy of bun buns. It's true. Super true. My city has a huge dome theater, and they host the night sky science shows. All they talk about is space. That is awesome. You're fully surrounded by space, makes it feel like you're flying. That is amazing, actually. Oh, it's just Ellie. I'm glad you enjoy it. And Heather, thank you for the super chat. And for the info on that. That's really cool. Oh, another hippo. Come on. Not my day. Not my day. Hungry, hungry hippos. We're starting now. She's scrolling through it and trying not to buy stuff. Also, you're my favorite YouTuber. Oh, Dr. Holmes. I wish you and your girlfriend have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for the support. Every stream has a Gary. Oh my god. Alright. See how our images are coming along. We're getting close to the 2-hour mark. We're probably going to do a quick edit of the of this stuff here. I think we just finished our second one. We still have quite 10 minutes left. Pretty close to it. We had whatever that was. I think that was the dither, which is weird. Very strange. Hope all is well and congratulations on the new fur babies. Thank you, Rune Cat. It's like the stream, everyone. Yes, indeed. If you are enjoying the live stream, slap that like button like it owes you money. Show it some love. And Mayor, thank you for the super chat. I greatly appreciate it. So that's looking good. Let's clean up all of this stuff here. We don't need it open anymore. If you're wondering what we've done tonight so far, we edited this photo. We didn't edit the stars to look the way I like for these photos, but it still came out really good. I'm happy with the way the nebula looks. You could probably adjust the color add. This is a little bit redder than I like. And wham bam, thank you, man. We're done. Now it looks more better. These bad boys. Basically what we need to do is we need to get this ready to integrate all of our images. Now what we're doing right now is called image calibration. Because when you edit your files, or when you basically what you want to do is you want to remove any potential data that's not actually in your nebula, in your galaxy, or in your sky, that is naturally created by your image train or by your camera. So these dark files and these bias files that I just added right now, they remove any noise that's naturally created by the camera. That way you're not adding noise to your photo that shouldn't be there. Very important calibration files. These flats here remove anything in our image train, like dust particles, basically any circles or any gradients on our image that shouldn't be there. So these just remove bad data. And it's even more important when we have so little data because we're not photographing a ton. We want to take a lot of photos of this particular nebula, but we're only taking 9. We got 5 minutes left on this one. So let's hop back in here. And then in 5 minutes, we will see what the supernova looks like in color. Angel Cutie, thank you so much for the super chat. The Sassy Lemon. Yes. Phoenix, have a wonderful night. Get some sleep. Bungy's still trucking along. Hey Corey, welcome to the stream. How you doing? May or may not be eating beef jerky because I am starving. I don't think we're gonna get a good villager tonight. I'm not gonna lie. To be fair, we did leave Raymond behind though. Yes, thank you to the mods for always doing amazing work. Y'all are Wonderful humans. Oh, Corey, happy early birthday. We've got about 3 minutes until that last photo is done. Now, if you're wondering why we take multiple photos of each band pass, that's because we actually stack those photos on top of each other. So you really want to get... I like photographing about 10 hours of each band pass is usually pretty good on average. So it's going to look a lot noisier with what we got, but the reason why you stack those images is because every image you stack, you're going to increase your signal, which is the image itself, and reduces the noise. Oh my god, we got Kid Cat now. We're getting a lot of cats, but not the ones I want. So we got Mo, Kid Cat, Raymond, and the one girl kitty that I can't remember the name of all of a sudden. I had it, but then I forgot it. Felicity, thank you. Yes, Felicity. Actually, Zozo, I might actually have Kiki's amiibo as well. Oh my god, Evelina. I hope you have a wonderful day at work. Thank you for tuning in super early. Sweet baby Jesus. Alright, 100 seconds on our image. Oh my god, Vex. Nice. Oh, we should have played some... Maybe the next Astro stream we'll play some more No Man's Sky. The Banhammer merch. I might be able to make that. Then I can send you guys some moderator merch. The Banhammer. Come on, give us something good. Give us something good. Oh my god, what are you? I've never even seen you before. Who you is? Oh, it's Rooney. We've seen Rooney before. I like actually being able to recognize names now. Ah, since you've been watching the Among Us streams, Sassy. I'm glad you've been enjoying them. Thank you for the support. I've got one of the best Among Us edits tomorrow, which features just me and Ashley trying to yeet each other, pretty much. It's probably one of the best Among Us videos we've done so far. That'll come out tomorrow. Sweet, our images are dunsies. Alright, while we're doing this, I'm going to just process these images. So y'all might... This is a very resource-intensive process that I'm doing right now. So if you hear the stream get wonky or see it start skipping or anything like that, it's because I am processing a ton of data and information right now. So just be aware that it might happen. And if that happens, just stick in the stream. It will get fixed. We just have to wait until it finishes editing. That's going to happen in about 30 seconds. Maybe, if I can click the right button. Alright. Helps if I click the other buttons. There we go. Huh? Wait, what? Ah, stupid. Stupid. Hold on. I did a dumb. Batch pre-processing. It's still gonna happen. The lag. But it's gonna take a second more. Click, click, click. All right. Hopefully we don't get super laggy. Let's see what happens. Looks like we're not super laggy. Sweet. Will you play Spiritfarer again? I miss it? Yes. I wanted to play tonight, but then I decided to do this instead. Just because I can't play Spiritfarer and edit these images at the same time. I missed the notification. Perfect stream. I'm imaging Andromeda right now. 39 degrees in Ohio. Ooh. Actually, Jacob, that is my next target with this. Once I finish the Heart Nebula, that's next on my list. I hope it comes out awesome. That's super awesome to hear. I've been wanting to photograph it forever, but I haven't gotten my LRGB filters in yet. Good luck with the shot. And Angel Cutie, thank you so much for the lemon. Hey Ariana, how you doing? What it do? I'm surprised the computer isn't pooping itself right now. Hey, Megan Frank, how you doing? Come on. Ah, it's Bird Boy. All right, whatever. Oh, come on, Wilbur. We're coming in hot. No. Why am I so dumb? Rip. Rip-a-roni. Indeed it is, Jefferson. Indeed it is. And Nicole, glad to have you here. Hope you're having a wonderful morning in Korea. Alright, almost done with this. Image integration. Come on, Orville. Send us somewhere good. Do us a solid, home skillet. Alright, now you might see some lag. Yep. So if I get choppy or the stream gets laggy, this is going to be the time it happens. I'm integrating the images right now, so that way we can edit these into a color photo. We're almost done with. I'll do that one. I'm not transferring over to the screen because it's just basically a bunch of text scrolling by. Not exactly the most exciting thing to watch ever. Cherry Island. Come on, bring us some good luck. Another penguin. We've had penguins and cats all night, but not the ones I want. Oh my goodness. Hey, 2069 watching. Oh, goodness. All right, let's see how these 9 images look. It's probably still going to be super noisy. But they're still... We've got a really, really excellent seeing tonight, so... It should still be good. So, we've got... This is our sulfur data. There we go. So you can see the images are stacked and calibrated. We've got our oxygen data, and then our H-alpha data. You can see how these are able to layer perfectly on top of each other. This is what the image calibration actually does. I'm actually showing the screen, yeah. Okay. So let's do this. This is going to be our H-alpha. It's going to be a lot noisier than it otherwise would be. I've already warned y'all of that. Wait, is that right? This is H-alpha. Yeah, this is H-alpha. This is oxygen, which goes to blue. And then this is our S2, which goes to red. And then we will boop this button. And yeah, you can see that it's a very green bias, but you can already see the pretty decent blue data right there, which is good. This is what we expect of this process. So what we need to do now is actually transfer this onto here, blank that over there, which is going to explode it. It's going to look super white. Boom. Dynamic crop. You know, for... What is this? 30... An hour and a half of data? This is going to look pretty good. Yeah. Crop it right about there. And then we're going to do... And we're not going to... yeah, we'll do image rotation right now. Process. We want to flip-a-rooski it that way. I think. Oh, not like that. Sweet baby Jesus tag. What are you doing with your life? Stop it. 90 degrees, you fool. Not 92. What are you doing with your life? There we go. So this is the Eastern Veil down here. This is the Wizard's Finger up here. Now we got to get rid of that horrible green diarrhea looking color, right? Pop that bad boy right there. Now we're going to have like a goldish, reddish blue. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now the one downside to this right now is these super red stars. So I'm going to do two things. We're going to save as RGB. Nebula. We're going to edit this version. We're also going to remove the stars from this version. I want to do two. I already know what this is going to look like in here if we leave these stars in there. We need to remove the background. That's going to be a little too much. A little too much with the data we have. Go about there. We're going to do this in increments. And basically we want to pull out the signal while removing the background glow. And to do that, we kind of gotta... We're not working with a lot of signal. This is a little bit more of a process than it typically would be. I think we'll be okay. Actually, I wonder... if I do this. We're gonna dehaze. Boost our clarity. Our texture. And then boost that. Increase our contrast a little bit. And that'll already help a lot. And then we can start turning these back on. There we go. That's mo better. Actually, let's do this instead. You know what? I don't know if that's going to work really well. It's fine. I kind of skipped a step just because I didn't have a lot of data. But I'm happy with how it's looking so far. So let's get this color the way it's supposed to look. There's more like that. Boost the saturation a little bit. Vibrance. That up. Fill those. There we go. This is a pretty massive image. We can go up real close to this. And you know what? With only an hour and a half worth of data, this looks really good. As far as like the amount of detail. If we went like 50 hours with this, we could pull out so much detail of the supernova. Like this down here looks pretty darn good, especially like zoomed in this much too. Does not look bad. We're gonna save that, and I need to do some more color correcting in the other program. Now I have this magenta up here, which isn't supposed to be there. If the stars would finally remove themselves, which they don't seem to be wanting to. You can't unsee Jabba. Where is... No. No, 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 no. What y'all doing with your lives? There we go. Oh, not so bad. I'll keep it like that for now. So I'll show you all the next target that I have. Well, the next 2 targets that I have that I'm working on while we're waiting for all this to go through. So if we plot back here, I can hone in on my next target for the night. I'm not going to keep photographing this one because I'm already working on something else. Even though I will finish this at some point. But I've already been playing Spiritfarer, Daddy. We have a ton of Spiritfarer. So somebody commented earlier that they were photographing the Andromeda galaxy. And that's going to be the third target from, or second target from now that I'll be photographing. So this is the Andromeda galaxy. This galaxy is actually on a collision course with ours. So in about 4 billion years, Andromeda, this right here, and the Milky Way will begin to merge. What's crazy to think is that the distance between stars is so great that if humans are still around, which they won't be because our sun will have turned into a white dwarf by then and expanded its layers and destroyed the Earth by then, if we were still around somehow, you wouldn't actually be able to tell that the galaxies were merging because the distance between stars is so great. The chance of actually any stars colliding during this process is extremely low. Although the sky would look pretty cool at night, especially as this approaches. So that's another target that we're going to photograph soon. I want to photograph the Heart Nebula tonight. It's this bad boy right here. That is what we're going to do. I need my mount to be right about there. I'm sorry, mount. Stop being mad at me. You're supposed to turn yourself off when I do that. Oh, there we go. Now the star removal process works well. Oh, that looks good. All right. All right, I'll take that. That looks really good. Okay. Why can't the other... Why doesn't it work so good on the other ones? That's frustrating. That's like a perfect star removal right there. Oh, baby, that's going to look good. Okay. All right, all right, all right, all right. Cooking with gas now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's grab the cyan. Add a 2. Is that a no? Oh. Did we stretch this? Yeah, we did. I'm guessing it's saying there's no cyan in here. That's fine. File. Save as. Starless. $32. No, we gotta save it as a TIFF. This is about to make this photo 1,000 times better. We're gonna do our color correcting in here rather than the other program, which I know we just did, but I didn't expect the star removal to be that good this time. This just looks really cool without stars, I'm not gonna lie. I wonder if I do this and then just remove this now. No. Mary Woods, you've become my favorite YouTuber. Thank you so much. I can always count on you and Ashley in chat to brighten my day. I love your dedication and your huge heart for all of us. Thank you so much for the kind words, Mary, and super happy to have you part of the community. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, no. There we go. That That's looking good. Perfect. So this is... You'll see here in a second on why we wanted to do that. Aside from, we need to fix this star up here. It looks a little wonky. That's fine. Oh no! Save. You'll see the big difference between what we do here. We need integration 1. We need this one. So what I should do, there's a couple processes here that I should do, but I'm not because we've already been working at this for a while. I'm vibing with it, Katie. Thank you for coming to hang out with us. I gotta multitask now. We're gonna do our plate solving on this. And this bad boy, we need to do a soft stretch on. Excuse me. Why you no want do soft stretch? Huh. He was being... Oh! But it's using one of these stupid things. Yep, there it was. Hate when that happens. There we go. File, save as. This is going to be our star file. I really want to show the difference between being able to remove the stars and then add them back in and not. Oh, good night, Ginger. Have a wonderful night. Oh, it really helps if I rotate that image the right way. Image. Where's that rotation? Edit. You know what? I'll just do it in here. There we go. So we've got, you can tell we've got like a little bit of garbungo, basically some sky glow back here, which I know why that's happening. We're not going to worry about it right now. We are just going to do a nice soft stretch on here. Brighten that up. Leave it like right about there. Every time Tag's computer gets mad, you think it's yours. I'm so sorry. There we go. Just a little bit more than I would like to do. We're going to do some noise reduction. File. Save. And now we're going to actually take our star lists and our star file, pop these into here. And then we are going to add this bad boy onto the color image, and we won't get all those like funky red stars. I missed the notification. Perfect stream. Wait. Jacob, thank you for the super chat. I could have swore I read that already. Am I having some kind of crazy deja vu? Jacob, thank you so much. And good luck on your photos there. Huh? What's going on? Oop. Why? His computer needs a chill pill. It does. It does indeed. Doing a lot of stuff right now. Did this save? At a lower resolution? What's going on here? Did. How did that happen? What the hell? That's weird. Okay. That's confusing. Somehow our star... This is... different resolution? It is. Huh. Okay. That's awkward. Well, we need to fix that, don't we? Very strange. I know why it did that. I'm just not happy with myself for allowing it to happen. Because that means it's going to mess literally everything up. Alright, yeah, I won't be able to do this now because I did something dumb earlier. But basically, I would add this to this, and then I would get all the nice white stars without getting all the ugly red stars that we got in this photo. We can still remove the red stars from this, but yeah. Anyways, it is getting very late. We completed 2 images tonight. This is the Pac-Man Nebula, which is 9,000 light years away. We got the supernova remnants. I need a lot more data to make it look super duper nice. This one has 34 hours of data in it, though, which I'm happy with. But I do hope you all enjoyed tonight's live stream. I certainly enjoyed having you all here for some super duper nerdy stuff. I will be doing more of these anytime we have a clear night and I'm not like gonna die from tiredness. We will be doing these. So if you're new to the channel and you enjoy games, you enjoy astrophotography, you like space, you like nerdy stuff, feel free to subscribe for more. Slap that like button like it owes you money. I see Jabba the Hutt's face in there. Is it me? Oh my god, no! What has been seen cannot be unseen. But I do hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I'll see you all in the next one.